friends, today we are going to discuss our second chapter, more on LibreOffice Writer. In this chapter, we will learn paragraph formatting, page formatting, table in LibreOffice Writer. Friends, we know LibreOffice Writer is a word browser that helps you to create documents with a professional look. In this chapter, we will learn about various ways of formatting a paragraph and page and adding table in your document. First, let's see paragraph formatting. Paragraph formatting contributes the most to the final appearance of the document. You can format a paragraph by changing the text alignment, tab stops, paragraph indentation, line spacing, paragraph spacing, and applying borders to shading effects. We already learned about paragraph spacing and line spacing. Indenting text. Indentation determines the amount of space between text and the page margin. Indentation means the amount of space between text and page margins. So, to indent the text, first we have to select the text to be indented, then click on Increase Indent button on the formatting toolbar. On the formatting toolbar, we can see an Increase Indent button. Okay, the selected text will shift to 1/2 inch away from the left margin. Similarly, you can click on the Decrease Indent button to move the text 1/2 inch closer to the left margin. Okay, here you can see on the right side Increase Indent button and Decrease Indent button, which is present on the formatting toolbar. So if you want to apply indentation effect, first you have to select the text or the paragraph, and then you can click the Increase Indent button or Decrease Indent button on the formatting toolbar. On the left side, we can see the document after indent increased. Okay, next, inserting column and column break. When you type in the LibreOffice Writer, by default, the text is displayed on a single column style or in paragraph style. If you wish to format the document in newspaper style, that is column style, Writer enables you to create a document in 2 or more columns. Let's see. Using column button. To create a multi-column indent, to create a multi-column document, first, after selecting the text, click on Format menu and Columns option. The Columns dialog box appears. Select the desired column style under the Settings category, or you can set the number of columns using the Column Selector button. So, to create a multi-column document, first you have to select the text, then click on the Format menu and then select Columns option. We can see the columns dialog box appears, and from the column dialog box you can select the desired column style under the settings category. Okay, and you can set the number of columns using column section selector button. Here you can see the columns option is selecting, and the columns dialog box also we can see. And finally you have to click on OK button. The selected text changes according to the selected column type. Next is inserting column break. If you have already added columns to your LibreOffice Writer document, you might have noticed that some of the columns are not as balanced as you would like them to be. So one solution to solve this problem is to add a column break. Okay, so if you want to add a balance between the columns, you can solve this by adding a column break. So let's see how to set the column break. Okay, first place the cursor before the text where you want to insert column break. Click on Insert menu and point to the mouse into Mouse Breaks. Okay, first you have to click on Insert menu, then you can select the Mouse Break option, and there you can see 3 drop down list, and there you have to select the click on Manual Break option from the pop-up menu. Okay. So the insert dialog box appears. Select the column break radio button and then click on OK button. Here you can see. So here on the right side you can see the columns break applied document. Okay. Next topic is header and footer. Header and footer are the areas on the top and bottom margins of each page in a document, where you can add the title, the chapter's heading, date, page number, author's name, etc. To insert header, first click on Insert menu, then click on the Header and Footer option and select Header and select the default style. The header gets highlighted on the top margin of the page. Here you can see, first click on insert menu, select header and footer, and there you have to select header from the pop-up menu, and there you can select default style option. Okay. Type the text in the header and click anywhere outside the header. So there you can see a box, and there you have to type the text, okay, and click anywhere outside the header. Similarly, to insert footer, first click on insert menu, select header and footer, and then select footer option, and there you can select default style. Then you can type the text in the footer and click anywhere outside the footer. Okay, this is the way to add header and footer. Inserting page number. Using Libreoffice Writer, we can insert page number at any desired location on the page. To insert page numbers, place the cursor anywhere you desire to add page numbers. Click on the Insert menu and select Page Number option. So, place the cursor anywhere you desire to add page number and click on Insert menu and then select Page Number option. The page number appear at the cursor position as shown in figure, and likewise you can add date, time, page count, subject, title, author's name, etc. to your document. Okay, this is here on the right side. We can see how the page number after the effect after page number is inserted. Working with tabs. The most common way to indent the text is to use the tab key. It is used to move the cursor at certain spaces in a document. Okay, when you press the tab key, the cursor automatically jumps to the next tab. To set the tab stop, first you have to click on Format menu, select the paragraph option from the drop-down menu, then the paragraph dialog box appears, and click on the tab button. Here on the right side you can see the settings box, dialog box. Okay, so click on tab button, then type a tab position in the position text box, for example 1.50. Then select any alignment options in the type section and then click on OK button. Okay, now press the tab key. The cursor will jump to the next position where you have to set the tab stop. So this is the way to set the tab stop. Okay. Next is drop cap. Drop cap option is used to create a large drop initial capital letter on the beginning of a paragraph. I think you have noticed this in your magazines. Okay. So in the magazine, you can see one large dropped initial capital letter on the beginning of a paragraph. Okay. So to create a drop cap letter, first click at the beginning of the paragraph that you want to begin with a drop cap letter. Then click on paragraph option from the format menu. Then click on paragraph option from the format menu. Click on drop caps tab. And then click on display drop caps checkbox. Then click on OK button. So this is the way to add a drop cap option. First you have to click on format menu, select paragraph option, then you have to select drop caps tab, then click on display drop caps checkbox and click on OK button. On the right side you can see the drop caps applied document. Next is page formatting. Libreoffice Writer offers features to set the page properties such as page margin, page orientation, page size, etc. So let's learn some of them. Page margin. Page margin refers to the blank space around the edges of the page. This space seen on all the four sides of the page is called top margin, bottom margin, left margin and right margin. All the text and images are inserted inside the margin. To set margin, first click on Page option from the Format menu, then select the Page tab. In the margin section, set the value of left, right, top and bottom margin. Click on the OK button. Here on the right side, you can see the page dialog box, and here you can set the values for left, right, top and bottom margin. So this is the method to set the page margin. Next is page orientation. Orientation means the layout position of the paper for printing. There are two ways to set the orientation of the page in a Libreoffice Writer document. They are portrait and landscape. Let's see how to set the page orientation. First click on Page option from the Format menu. Select the Page tab. In the Paper Format section, choose the type of orientation as portrait or landscape, and then click on OK button. Next is print preview. LibreOffice Writer offers a facility to preview a document before setting it to print. To preview a document, first click on Print Preview button on the standard toolbar or select the Print Preview option from the File menu. The preview of your document appears on the screen as shown in figure. Okay, first you have to click on the Print Preview button on the standard toolbar, or either you can select the Print Preview option from the File menu. So you can see the print preview of your document. Okay. Here we can see on the left side the print preview screen, and on the top side you can see a close preview button. After preview you can use the close preview button. Okay. Inserting table. A table is made up of rows and columns which can be filled with text and graphics. Okay. So if you want to create a table, we have two ways. You can create tables in LibreOffice Writer in two ways. First, on the standard toolbar, choose table icon, or either click on insert table option from the table menu. Okay. So let's see the two methods using standard toolbar. To insert a table, first click on table icon on the standard toolbar. Click on the more option button. The insert table dialog box appears. In the name section, enter the name of the table. Here on the right side, we can see the in the right side we can see the insert table dialog box. So you have to give the name of the table and enter the number of columns and rows you want to insert in your table, and then click on insert button. This is the way to insert a table using standard toolbar. Okay. Modifying a table. After entering data in a table, you can make changes in the data as needed. You can insert rows and columns or cells in a table to enter new contents. Similarly, you can delete unwanted rows, columns or cells from a table. Inserting columns or rows in a table. To insert columns into a table, place the cursor in the table where you want to insert a row. Here, cursor has been placed on the last row. Click on the rows below icon on the table bar. An empty column gets inserted. Likewise, you can create insert column in a table by clicking column left or column right icon on the table bar. So this is the way to insert rows and columns in table. Okay. Deleting columns or rows in a table. To delete columns or rows, first select the row or column you want to delete. Click on delete rows or column icon on the table bar. The entire row or column will get deleted. Deleting a table. To delete a table, first select the table, click on table menu and choose the delete option from the drop down menu. Click on table option. The selected table will be deleted. You can also delete table by using delete table icon from the table bar. Changing column width. You can resize the column width. To change the column width, place the cursor over the border between two columns. The cursor changes into a double-headed arrow. Here you can see the arrow. Drag the pointer towards the left or right to decrease or increase the column width respectively as per your requirement. This is the way to change the column width. Merging and splitting cells. Merging and splitting cells. Merging cells. Combining two or more cells in the same row or column in a single cell into a single cell is called merging. To merge cells, select the cells you want to merge. Click on merge cell icon on the table bar. The cell gets merged. Here you can see two columns named name and class. First select the two columns, then click on merge cell icon, then the name and class will come under a single cell. Okay. Next is splitting cell. Dividing a single cell into multiple cells in a table is called splitting. This is the reverse of merging process. So to split a selected cell, first click on the cell or select multiple cells that you want to split. Click on split cell icon on the table bar. Select the direction of split horizontally or vertically and specify the number of cells which you want the selected row or column to split in. Here on the right side, vertically option is selected and then click on OK button. The cells get split up. Next is align cells. Alignment option is used to arrange the text in a cell more attractively. To apply center alignment for text in a cell, select the cell and click on Format menu. Select Centered option from the alignment. First, select the cell and click on Format menu. Then select Centered option from alignment. Here, now the table will become more attractive because we can also align the text as left, right, justify, top and bottom. Okay. Here the table is aligned centered. Cells are arranged centered. Next is table border and shadow. You can add borders and shadow to your table by using table properties on the table bar. So first select the cells, click on properties from table menu, select borders tab, choose a suitable border style from the line arrangement section. Choose the desired line style, width and color in the line section. Then click on OK button. This is the way to add borders to your table. First select the cell, click on from table menu, then select borders tab. There you can choose beautiful. There you can choose suitable borders tab from the line arrangement section. Select the desired line style, width, color, etc. Okay. To add shading, select the cells, click on Properties option from table menu, click on Border tab. Choose the position and color of shadow in the shadow style section, click OK button. Next, adding background color. To apply background color to the table, first select the table and click on Properties option from the table menu. In the table format dialog box, select the Backgrounds tab. Choose any background color for the table and click on OK button. So this is the way to add background color to the table. So friends, I hope you all understood, and that's all about this chapter. Thank you.